Good morning, students. Today topic is covalent bond. It is also known as the molecular bond. See, here is sharing of the electron takes place between the two atoms. These atoms may be from the same element or from the different element, and shared pair may be 1, 2 or 3. So we say whenever there is a sharing of the electron from the atoms to get stabilized or get the octet position or get the 2 electron in the first shell, that is known as the covalent bond. First example, we take hydrogen, 2 atoms of the hydrogen, and each hydrogen atom contains 1 electron in the outermost orbit. They combine together and form the H2 molecule. Here 2 atoms, they join together to form the molecules. Now actually what happened, 1 electron from each atom, they share together and form the molecule like this. So 2 electrons, 1 from each atom, they share together and form the molecule. So this is the sharing of the electron in the case of the hydrogen. Generally, non-metals, all the cases, they are in molecular state and they form the covalent bond. For example, if you take the chlorine molecule, 2 chlorine atoms, they have 7 electrons their outermost orbit, and here sharing of the electron, 1 share from each atom, and both the atom they get octet position, they form the chlorine molecule. Now, this is the case when 1 electron they take part in the combination. If we take the example of the oxygen atom, it has 6 electrons in the outermost orbit. Here, sharing of the 2 electrons from each atom and form the O2 molecule. Now, when 1 electron share, it is known as the single bond. When the 2 atoms they share 2 electrons from each atom, that is known as the double covalent bond. And see here, this is the structure, 2 electrons from each atom they share together. Now we take example of the nitrogen. Nitrogen has 5 electrons in the outermost orbit and it requires 3 electrons for the octet position. Then 3 electrons they share together like this and they form the nitrogen molecule. Now this covalent bond, if formed by the identical atoms, then these are non-polar in nature, because the electronegativity of both atoms will be same and the position of the electron shared pair will be at the same distance from the 2 nuclei. So these are known as the non-polar covalent molecules. Now non-polar covalent molecules, they do not ionize in the water. Now take some more example. For example, in the case of the carbon, it has 4 electrons in their outermost orbit. They share 1 hydrogen atom for each 1 electron. So they share 1 electron from carbon and the hydrogen and they form the molecule, that is CH4. Here 4 covalent bonds are there. If you see like this carbon has 8 electrons in the outermost orbit and hydrogen has 2 electrons on the outermost orbit. Now you take one more example. Suppose 2 carbon atoms, they join together. Now carbon atom has 4 electrons and 2 electrons with hydrogen, they share electrons. It forms the C2H4, that is here a double covalent bond is formed between the two carbon atoms, and the covalent bond is formed between the carbon and the hydrogen atoms. Now these are the covalent bond which are non-polar in nature. Now if you take example of two atoms of a different element, that is hydrogen and the chlorine. See, in this case, hydrogen share one electron and the chlorine share one electron. Chlorine has 7 electrons in the outermost orbit and hydrogen 1 electron in the outermost orbit. Then one hydrogen and the one chlorine, they share together to have the 8 electrons and the 2 electrons, and it forms the HCl. Now in this case, chlorine is somewhat more electronegative as compared to hydrogen. Then the shared pair is shifted toward the chlorine because it is more electronegative in nature. Now these covalent bonds are these covalent molecules, they are polar in nature. Whenever they dissolve in water, they form the ions. So this is all about covalent bond. I think it will be clear to you. Okay, please, if you like my video, share it and subscribe. Thanks very much.